Good morning, student. Today's, as per the timetable, accountancy class for first PU students, continuation of last class, that is basic terms. First one is sales. Sales are the total revenue from goods sold or service provided. Sales may be cash or credit sales. Here, sales are the total revenue, that is income, from goods sold or service provided. By selling goods or by providing service, we are earning revenue, that is profit, we called as sales. So sales may be cash sales or credit sales. Okay. Next one is revenue. Revenue or income means the earnings of a business from the sale of goods or from rendering service to the customers. Example, sales revenue, commission received, rent received, interest received. Here, revenue means it is an income, or income means the earning of a business from sale of goods or from rendering services. By giving services or by selling goods to the customers, we are earning revenue. Examples, that is commission received, okay, rent received, interest received, brokerage received. Okay, expenses. Cost incurred by a business in the process of earning revenue are known as expenses. So, here expenditure is nothing but cost incurred by the business in the process of earning revenue. So in the process of earning revenue is nothing but sales. Okay. So cost incurred by a business in the process of earning revenue is known as expenses. So here what the cost has been incurred in order to earn a revenue, we called as expenditure. It is expired cost. Expired cost means it has already incurred. Okay. Example, cost of goods sold, salary paid, rent paid, interest paid. This salary paid, rent paid, electricity paid, interest paid, all these expenses will be incurred in the already incurred. This will be included in the cost of a product. Okay, cost of a product. So this is expenditure. So cost incurred by a business in the process of earning revenue means by selling goods. In order to sell the goods, the cost incurred we called as expenses. Expenditure. Expenditure means spending money or incurring a liability for some benefits, services or a property received is called expenditure. Payment of rent, payment of salary, purchase of goods. Here expenditure is nothing but spending money or incurring a liability for some benefit. Here you are getting some benefit. For that you are incurring some, spending some money or incurring some liability. So okay, services or property received is called expenditure. Example, here you have to pay rent. So you have taken a godown. So for storing the stock, so for that you are paying a rent. That is expenditure incurred. Okay, payment of salary for a workers or employees, purchase of goods. So these are all expenditure. So expenditure is nothing but spending money or incurring a liability for some benefit. Here you are getting benefit. What the benefit you are getting? You are storing the goods in the godown. For that you are paying the rent. The paying rent is an expenditure. Okay. Expenditures are there. One is revenue expenditure, another one is capital expenditure. Okay, expenditure, under expenditure there are two types. One is revenue expenditure, another one is capital expenditure. If the benefits of expenditure exhausted within a year, it is treated as an expense or revenue expenditure. Okay, the benefit here, what the benefit you are getting is exhausted within 1 year. That benefit is only for 1 year. That expense is only for 1 year. Okay, the benefit of expenditure is exhausted within a year. So here the benefit is exhausted, the benefit is over, it get exhausted, it get over within a year, we called as revenue expenditure. Example, payment of rent, payment of salary. Okay, next, here revenue expenditure means it occurs regularly. Okay, here revenue expenditure, revenue means here the expenditure incurred regularly, regular interval, that is why revenue expenditure. Okay, if the benefits of an expenditure last for more than a year, the benefit here what they are getting is more than 1 year, it is treated as an capital expenditure. It is also treated as an asset. Because purchase of machinery, here you have purchased a machinery, that machinery benefit, the production for what we are getting from that machinery is more than 1 year. What we are production we are getting is for more than 1 year. Here the benefit is production is not exhausted within 1 year. Here the benefit is given for more than 1 year. So that is why it is a capital expenditure. Its usage is more than 1 year. Its benefit is more than 1 year. Purchase of furniture. Here furniture what you have purchased that will be used for more than 1 year. That is why it is a capital expenditure. Your purchase means the money is outgoing. That is why it is a expenditure. These are assets. That is why it is a capital expenditure. Next one is profit. Profit means excess of revenue over expenses during an accounting year is profit. Profit increases the owner's equity. Profit is equals to revenue minus expenditure. Here profit means excess of revenue. Revenue is nothing but sales. Sales over expenses during an accounting year. Here the excess of revenue is nothing but a sales over an expense during an accounting year is profit. Profit increases. If the profit is more, the owner's equity will be more. Profit is equals to revenue minus expenses. Next point is gain. Gain matte profit. There is a difference between gain and profit. Profit is earned during the business. Regularly you are going to earn. But a gain is a profit that arises from event or a transaction which are not regular. Here the transactions are not regular but incidental to business, but it is related to business, but the profit earned is not regular. It is known as gain. Winning a court case, winning from lottery, winning from card games, like that examples. So winning a court case, winning from lottery, winning from horse race, all these are not regularly. Here the income is not regularly but it is incidental, but it is related to business. So that is called as gain. Loss. The excess of expenses of a period over its related revenue is termed as loss. Here expense will be more than a revenue. Here expenditure will be more than a revenue is termed as loss. It also refers to the money or money's worth lost without receiving any benefit in return. Here we are not getting any benefit. Here we are not getting any benefit is not received in return. Okay, example, loss of goods by fire. So loss of cash by theft. Someone has misappropriation of cash, we can say, tell, or loss of cash by theft. Some manager has taken and ran away the cash. Okay, this is about loss. Purchases. Purchases are the total amount of goods procured by a business for production or sale. Purchase means here the goods are bought. Okay, purchases are the total amount of goods procured bought by a business for production or sale. Here what they have, goods which has been purchased, bought by a business for production or sale. Next one is discount. Discount is the deduction in the price of the goods sold. Here deduction means reduction, reduce. Discount is the reduction in the price of the goods sold. We have already seen discount 5%, discount 10%. MedLife, they are giving 20% discount if you purchase more than 1,500 worth rupees goods, tablets. Okay, trade discount. Here two types of discount, trade discount and cash discount. Trade discount, deduction of agreed percentage, say 5% of list price offered at the time of the sale of goods is known as trade discount. Here discount reduction will be given 5% on the list price, that is the price offered at the time of the sale of the goods. At the time of the sale they are going to give 5% discount. This is known as trade discount. Here manufacturer, they are going to give discount to the wholesaler they are going to give discount to the retailer. This is about discount, trade discount. Deduction given to debtors in amount due in case if they pay the amount within the stipulated period. They have given some period. Within that period, if they have paid, the deduction will be given. This deduction is given at the time of payment, the amount payable. It should be entered in the books both the debtors and creditor. If we pay the full amount, for example, in colleges also, if we pay full amount, they will give deduction. If you pay full amount at a time, then they are going to give deduction. That deduction we called as cash discount. Deduction given to debtors in amount due in case if they pay the amount within a stipulated period, the given period. This deduction is given at the time of payment on the amount payable. It should be entered in the books both the debtors and creditors. This is about the basic terms.